doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L podcast.
Rocking and rolling. Think Demoss is in the building. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
You know it's Labor Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like chilling doing a podcast.
I know.
Everybody else is like golfing or like at the beach or like doing something.
Barbecuing.
Feel me? We're missing out on barbecue right now.
We had a barbecue yesterday though.
What'd you have for barbecue?
Chicken, ribs, macaroni. You know the regular stuff.
Did you ever decide to think about going vegetarian or vegan at any point in your life?
Last year, I actually did it for like 6 months. I lost 60 pounds, and then I started back eating meat. But I mean, I found it to be like fun for real because I started like figuring out new stuff, creating new meals and stuff like that. But it only lasted for like 6 months.
What was the breaking point? Well, let's start with before you became a vegetarian for that 6 months. Like, what was the moment where you're like, okay, let me try being a vegetarian first?
Because I had, I had gained up to like, I had, my highest weight was 598. I had got up to there, and I was like, shit, ain't nothing working for me. My stepdad is vegetarian. Not vegetarian, he's vegan, you know, but so I got some tips from him and stuff, and I started doing it on my own. Before that, I tried it. It didn't last because I really didn't know what I was doing. But he came and taught me a lot of stuff. And, you know, I'll be calling him like, oh, look, you should try this. Look what I made, you know. But that's what made me do that because I had got up to 598. I always told myself I wouldn't let myself get to 600 pounds. So
yeah, it's the hardest. I became pescatarian, which means you can still eat fish, but it's everything else is vegetables and stuff like that. So it's very hard. Talk about the process of the 6 months, though, of actually doing it. How difficult was it for you?
It wasn't difficult. I was feeling myself. You know, I was losing weight. I had more energy and stuff like that. I don't think I had a moment where I was like, oh, my God, this is so hard. I can't do it. It was because it was fun to me. I enjoyed doing it.
What was the breaking point? What was the food that made you quit being a vegetarian?
Because I had met somebody. You know, sometimes when you meet somebody and they start being around you more, you start picking up their bad habits. And I started picking up that person's bad habits. And it was the bad habits that I had before I met this person. So, yeah.
What was the meal?
What was the meal?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I've had
remember?
so many meals. I don't remember that one.
I remember because I was vegetarian for like 2 years straight, and then my girlfriend last year, she opened up a box of Jet's pizza wings, and I just seen the buffalo sauce dripping off the wings, and she dipped it into the ranch. I was like, let me just have one bite of one wing. I took one bite. I was like, I can't believe I've been doing this to myself. I was like, I can't believe I've been not eating meat. So I started eating chicken again like crazy. I bought every crispy chicken sandwich from like 5 different restaurants in one day, had them all DoorDash to me. I'm just ordering all this chicken. And after like 3 weeks, I was like, okay, I'm done with that. Like, I see what it's doing to my body. I see what it's doing to my system, and I don't want to have anything to do with it. You get over it eventually, right? Like, you get over all the cravings and like what steak and chicken and all these foods do to your body.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, but I was determined. I was like on myself, you know, like, so.
Yeah. Talk about day zero from you. Where are you from?
Talk about what?
Day zero.
Day zero?
Yeah.
What's that?
It means when you were born.
Oh,
I always say that on my podcast. It means
day
like,
zero?
Yeah.
I was born December 8th.
Okay.
So I am a December baby, winter baby.
Hey, you're from Detroit?
Yeah, I am.
Talk about growing up in Detroit.
Shit, I mean, it was good, you know. Everybody gonna be like, oh, it was rough in Detroit, of course, you know. But I had a good childhood. We was poor, but we didn't know we was poor because our parents kept that away from us. But as we like got older, we started to like pick up on shit like, damn, we poor as fuck, you know. But they did the best they could, so I had a good childhood.
When did you decide entertainment was a path and lane for you?
When I was young, I always like sang and like did like school plays and stuff like that. It was something I enjoyed, so it was like a hobby. But when my dad died, I'm like, okay, I need to take this shit serious. So 2016, I took it serious.
Your father passed away in 2016?
Yeah.
What was your relationship like with him?
We was just like, me and my dad was very close. Yeah, my mom and my dad was married, so me and my siblings share the same parents. So he was in the house, you know, and we love our dad. We still do to this day. So yeah, we all had a good like bond with him.
And that being the motivating factor for you to really pursue music at a harder rate, what was your first steps?
My first steps, shit, I started going to the studio. And my dad kept a studio, but I started going on my own. You know, he'd be like, damn, why you won't come to the studio? Why you won't let me record you? So I kind of wanted to show him, like, you know, I could do this shit, you know. But, you know, like I said, after he died, that's when I took it serious. My mama was struggling. I was at University of Toledo. I was in college, and then I dropped out of college. I came back home because I wanted to take care of my mom, my brothers. So now that I look back, I be like, damn, I was fucked up in the head for real, because I dropped out of college, and then I made sure my brothers was good. They graduated high school and stuff like that. Made sure my mom was good. My mama, she ain't been by herself ever, so I kind of stepped up. So I'm like, yeah, I need to do this shit. So instead of sitting on my ass and not doing nothing at all, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this music serious.
When you started, did you feel people were like resonating with you immediately, or did you feel like it was like a hard grind to actually build an audience and build support?
I don't feel like that was hard at all because of my personality. So, yeah.
When you're coming up in the Detroit music scene or in the community of Detroit music, did you look at Detroit as the center of where you wanted to build your fan base, or were you thinking like mainstream right away?
Now I think about mainstream, but like when I was like coming up and growing and finding myself and my sound, I wanted to like grab my city. That was the first group of people I wanted to grab first was my city. Yeah. So, and after I get my city, I can get everybody else that's outside of my city.
Yes. And right now Detroit's like all over you, right? Like the support is insane, right?
Yeah, more than it. Yeah.
Wait, what are you about to say?
More so now, you know, because back then nobody was fucking with me, you know, and I used to get upset, you know, like personally I used to get upset, like, damn, ain't nobody fuck with me. Or I used to be like comparing myself to people, but now I don't do that shit at all, you know. So it is what it is, you know. You gotta show people, like Kendra said, you gotta pop on and show niggas, you know.
Sure. The first song I heard from you was probably Feel My Pain. I think that was like the first track that I grasped on. Did pretty damn well on YouTube as well. I think my boy Block shot that.
No.
Block didn't shoot that one? Who shot that one?
DODBH.
Oh, DODBH.
Yeah.
Another one of my boys. But great visuals, great song. I feel like that was one of the breakouts for me where I was like, okay, she's actually like really fucking good. Like, you know what I mean? It's not just like the whole personality and everything that people want to build upon. You're actually a really talented artist at the end of the day.
Thank you.
Talk about being able to develop these skills, and when do you feel like your striking point was to start building your audience? What song or what project was it?
I've always been a writer. I used to write poems when I was a kid, and I used to read a lot. So I feel like I built a vocabulary, you know. But I wanted to sing first, and I used to go to like the choir and stuff. I used to sing at the school choir. I used to go to church with my auntie just to sing in the choir. So it just gradually grew like that.
Yeah. Did you guys have those drummers at the church that were crazy with that shit, or did they know how to play?
I didn't really pay attention to what was going on. I just wanted to sing.
Yeah, these church drummers are getting out of control, man. You guys are trying to take up
Yeah,
the
I be
whole
saying it on Facebook and stuff.
But that's all a lot of people who sing or are artists start. They start with like choir, or they start with like school bands or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. It shows that you have a natural passion for it instead of just like going straight to social media and trying to build a fan base, right?
Yeah.
Has your passion stayed strong as far as bringing out your voice, or has the media and the content creation kind of taken over to be like, okay, what's the best content versus what I'm actually passionate about?
Content is number one for me, because you can drop a song all day, but if you ain't got no content to it or like no visual to it, ain't nobody really gonna fuck with it for real. It depends on the song though, but I feel like having a visual for anything is like an A+. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, does it take away what I'm asking kind of is like, does it take away the passion side of it a little bit? Because it derived from passion, right? But now it's like all social media, anybody on social media is almost forced to make content these days. Mm-hmm. It's almost like you have to stay relevant. but it can kind of take away from the fact that you actually have integral care for the process of making music. So like, do you feel like that's happening to you? Do you feel like you're losing a little bit of the passion side because you have to create content all the time?
No, I love it. Like, I love music, so that's not, even if I was to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna do content, I'm gonna use my music. I'm gonna use my music as background music.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You did a 10v1 recently, which was very interesting to watch. Can you walk us through, first of all, how the 10v1 started? Well, like, who started the whole thing, and then the process of it for you?
I forget her name. What's her name? Danny hit me up to do a 10 versus Dank or whatever, and I agreed to do it because I felt like, oh damn, ain't no other female artists doing it from the city, so I did it or whatever. It was kind of cool. I didn't go in there looking for nobody. I didn't like, oh, this is my time to find a man. No, that wasn't. I just want to have fun, just want to show my face and meet new people.
Walk us through the experience of it, just the moment to moment that people don't feel when they're actually watching the video that's actually happening. Cause
I'm really not like I'm social, but I'm not a talkative person. So when I went in there, I stayed to myself. I was just, I was chilling with my people or whatever. And I seen the fellas over there, they was saying hi and stuff, that was that. And it was time to record. It wasn't really like, I don't know, like I was just chilling. Like I was just chilling.
Yeah. Is it hard for you? So I don't know if people don't know, there's a lot of challenges these days where it's like 20 versus 1 or 1 versus 20 or just one girl or 20 girls just go up to one rapper and they decide if they want to date that rapper or not. But in your case, it was the guys wanting to date you or not, right? Mm-hmm. Or if you wanted to date them. Mm-hmm. Is that kind of how it works? So is it hard to decline somebody or reject somebody, like when you're on camera and stuff like that?
No, because I was having fun. I wasn't really thinking about if I was going to hurt somebody's feelings. Because at the end of the day, they just want to, okay, we got to be on here with Dank. They just want some clout too. So.
All right, so now that we're talking about this, what about me? You feel me?
Dang.
You see this? You see what's going on here? Got the all that symbol. So you already know what time it is. Like, all right, so if I was there, what would have happened? Like, would I have been chilling?
Shit, I don't know what you was there for.
I'm saying, what if I'm like, all right, Dank, with me and you, what was happening? Like, would you been like,
bro?
Would I have been like, pop the balloon or like right away, like off rip, or you gave me some time to like explain myself?
I probably would have popped the balloon.
Damn, son. I wouldn't even have had a chance.
I would have popped the balloon, man. Look, cause we could be friends, You could be
I'm actually hurt.
You could be my homeboy.
That's the weird part. Is like I was joking, but now she said that.
Look at you and look at me. Look how I make you look on the couch.
But I'm saying, like, you're not even gonna give me a chance to. Like,
look how I make you look on the couch.
Damn.
Yeah. See, I like them small, but not that small. You gotta be a little tall. You gotta be tall.
Wow. Damn. Getting rejected on camera is the saddest moment of my life.
I didn't reject you. I said we could be friends.
Oh my God. You know how many times I've heard that?
We could be homies.
You know how much man, that's the worst thing that happens to a guy is when you get friend zoned. That's like probably the worst experience ever. How many guys have you ever had to friend zone in your life?
I don't know, cause I'm super dominant. So like, I don't know. I don't keep count of like friend zone people.
You might not even realize you're doing it. Like when you
maybe that's it.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
I feel like I don't know. It's hard to friend zoning a girl is hard because it's like I'm a hit, but then it's almost like they want to date sometimes. That's when you friend zone them, but you still want to hit. So it's like you're not really in the friend zone. You're in like I'm gonna hook up with you, but I'm not gonna date you zone.
So we friends with benefits.
Yeah. Type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Exactly. Okay. What's your dating life right now? I know you got. I don't know where that watch came from. Is that a Rolex?
Yeah.
That has to be from somebody because I know they just pop out of nowhere. Did somebody you're dating give you that?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Somebody you're dating gave you a Rolex.
Yep, and a necklace.
Wow.
With his face on it.
Oh shit, that's his face right there?
Yeah.
So you're dating somebody now?
Yeah.
Is it public or is it like private?
It's private.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm just playing. My best friend got this for me. Hey, best friend.
You gave her a Rolex?
He did.
What is this, the Oprah Winfrey
This
show?
is my best friend.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, my best friend got me this,
That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, shout out his name. Damn, like
Big Parche Taylor, Playboy. Yeah.
So he gave you a straight up Rolex. That's worth more than my entire life right now. That's insane.
He did.
Wow.
Yep.
How was it like when you received a Rolex as a gift?
I was like, oh my God, that's it. I was like, yeah, I was lit. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe it.
Is that the most favorite gift you've ever received in your life? You better say yes right now. It's a Rolex, man.
I mean, it's the most expensive gift.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
But
I do love it. I love it.
Are you actually dating right now, or are you joking about that?
I'm chilling. You know. I don't know if I really date because the people that I mess with, I've been messing with for like years. You know, but I don't know. I'm just chilling right now.
That's dope.
So yeah.
Yeah. Talk about the reciprocation you have been receiving since recently. I feel like I would say last year, I feel like a real big blow up happened. I would say versus the beginning of your career till now, I would say last year was the most significant blow up of your career. Talk about some people who have reached out to you, some people maybe at the celebrity status, or any people that you feel like are motivating factors to you that have talked to you or spoken with you.
Mia X, she one of my favorite like female artists. She reached out. Miss Deb, of course, y'all know that. Who else? Sukiyana Sada came to support me. I was so geeked. We had our little moment. Who else? It's a lot of people. Yep, Mama Grizzly. Name some people.
Trick Taylor.
Who else? Who's that? Who that 8Ball? 8Ball. Yeah. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg reached out to you?
Yes.
What Snoop Dogg said to you?
He didn't really say nothing. It was just like, a followers reach out to me.
Oh, he followed you?
So yeah, Snoop Dogg followed me. Who else?
Damn, Snoop.
It's a lot of people. Who? Lil Mo, Sexy Red. It's a lot of people.
That's dope.
You know. Oh, Judy. Yep.
Very
Judy.
dope.
Yep. Brett wife.
You and Miss Deb had a show together, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that experience.
It was an experience, because it was good. I mean, I came in there thinking that I was going to like prove something to the world, but the way the show like painted me, they painted their own picture for me. That was the only thing that I don't like.
We'll talk about the overview of it for people who are listening that aren't familiar with you working on Miss Deb's show. Give them kind of an idea of everything.
The show is a group of 8 female rappers, artists, or whatever, and we in a house. We in one house, one big old house together. We building bonds, things happen or whatever. And we all like in competition to see who was the next big female star. So,
what part of it didn't you like about the experience?
I just didn't like how the overall show painted me to be,
Like what?
Because I came in there, like, trying to prove a point, like, no matter the size you were, this is something you can do. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. But they painted me to be, I can't do it. Or it's certain stuff that I can't do. Or, like, they push my weight on people. I didn't want that, so.
Did they talk to you about how they're going to personify you to the audience, or did they create it in the editing room?
They created it,
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Did you talk to them afterwards after you seen how you were portrayed?
No, it's really not, nothing that I can do, for real.
Right, so most likely producers look at it like they take an individual and whatever type of individual they see, and they go, okay, how do we make them the most entertaining to the audience or engaging for the audience to conversate or topic about, right? Mm-hmm. And so you feel like they took aside, they created an idea or representation of you for people to kind of talk about or engage about. That's not you.
Exactly, that's how I feel.
So it's not really reality TV at that point. It's almost like dramatized.
She really didn't want it to be like drama, so I don't want to say that. But it's reality TV. They gon', it's their show. I'm just a part of it.
Right.
So.
So other than that, what other productions have you been a part of recently that you have found it to be more of an enjoyable experience for you?
None yet. None.
I feel like a TV network could pick you up easily.
I feel like they could too.
Yeah.
You know, I need my own show.
Especially when you prove you have a fan base and you got major celebrities supporting you. Talk about your encounter with Sada Baby.
Sada Baby. So one day I was on Instagram and I think he said something under my post or he followed me, but I looked. Something made me look at his page to see if he followed me back. He followed me back or whatever. So I was on stage, Backwoods and Bonfires, you know, the big show they be having or whatever. And I'm doing my thing or whatever. And I see him like this, like, you know, he just, well, this is how my mama and, you know, everybody that was with her said he did it. He said, move, bitch. Like, he got past everybody. Like, oh, shit, Dank about to perform. He got past everybody. And I seen him. I was like, you know, I'm fanned out, but I'm performing at the same time. So I'm just like, and I started rocking. He started rocking with me. I'm like, oh, my God, this nigga is rocking with me on stage. He dancing. But, you know, that was that. And it was really nice. I love that he supported me, you know.
That's the first time I heard him do some shit like that. It must
yeah,
be
he
really
did. Shout out to Sada.
Shout out my dog Sada Baby. You feel me? This guy's motherfucking pushing people out the way to support you.
That's what's up, though.
I feel like when people build their own fan base, build their own audience from scratch, and they see that there is this. You have a community of people that support you and really rock with you, then that's the starting base for people at the executive level to want to reach out and be like, yo, let's work. It's just kind of about them watching a professional outline from you, like seeing you handle yourself professionally and being able to walk through the hardships. How have you been able to maintain your composure through some of the hardships that you have been talking about, or some of the you know, way people want to frame you or put you up there? How you've been able to kind of get through all that stuff?
Oh yeah, the comments under my posts I really don't like feed into, but I will troll back. You know, my favorite thing is to, like, if they be like they say crazy shit like, you not gonna live long, I'll say some shit like, yo mama. You know, I do. That's my favorite thing to say is yo mama, or they be like say something like, my mama dead, but, and I'd be like, okay, my daddy dead, you know, still, fuck you. Because people be judging me, you know, for no reason. They don't know me. But I be pretty cool because I got a, like, big support system. So if I was about to crash out, I got my mama, stepdad, best friend, or, you know, I got my brothers. I got people to keep me from crashing out or saying something stupid on social media.
Sure. Nick's going to adjust your microphone real quick. I know we had to reset. So yeah, obviously you have a support system and you have people that can help you get through the hard times and everything like that. Plus the sense of humor is always going to help, right? Because I do read comments, I do read people say, and it's always like, it's easy for anybody to say anything about anybody in social media. Just whatever the hell they want to say.
It's easy, but shit, I don't do it. Like, you know, I don't go on people's posts like finding something negative to say. Like, if I feel like somebody look fucked up or something, I you know, keep it to myself. I ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah. Or even if you're watching somebody's career develop in a way that you might not agree with it, but it's almost like, okay, well, that's their way of doing how they do their career, right? For somebody like who do people ever compare you to somebody else or anybody else's artistry?
Like in a bad way or
either way, good or bad.
Oh yeah, Big Pun.
For real?
Yeah, they you know, they compare me to him not because, like, not lyrically, but like how we look, you know. I'll take that as a compliment though, so it really don't matter to me. So
yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. You gotta have that mindset at the end of the day. Like, my favorite saying about social media is post and ghost. It's like you put something out there and then you just leave it alone after that. Because it's like comments are dope and stuff like that to read sometimes, people supporting you and everything. But then you come across those comments that are like, man, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna burn somebody's house down tonight. Like, what's literally gonna happen? That, I mean, last week I went through that shit. People were calling me a culture vulture for like 7 days in a row. I was like, are you fucking? And then people were like making lies about stuff I did. And when you think about trying to tarnish people's names, it's like you're not thinking about how long people have taken to develop what they own now or what they have now. So when people try to tear you down or hurt you, it's like, man, you're trying to hurt something that's been in development for like almost a decade. You know, that's why it's important to defend yourself and kind of stand up for yourself. As far as you navigating in the Detroit scene, who are people you are working to looking to collaborate with, or you already have collaborated with?
People I look forward to collabing with. I don't know. Whoever. But somebody I have collabed with is Fool Boy Marley.
Yep.
He is here. Can he sit on the couch?
In just a moment. Just a moment. I'll get you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I have collabed with Fool Boy Marley. I had dropped a song called So What, and it went crazy.
Yeah.
So I did a So What challenge or whatever. And a lot of people joined it, but we narrowed it down to like 5 people. My best friend did it. My best friend, he went crazy. But, people be like, oh, you only chose him because that's your best friend, But it was Fool Boy, and it was another dope artist. My team and my family, they said 26 Babies or Fool Boy Marley. I chose Fool Boy, and I did a separate feature with 26. But the vibe, like the chemistry that me and Fool Boy had on the song, it just went, and went. And a lot of people said that, and I felt like that as well. So yeah, I chose Fool Boy to do it. So that's probably like my first feature in the city for real.
But you have to be getting reached out to by everybody to be doing features.
Yeah, I do. But like people don't be wanting to pay the price. This is how I pay my bills, So that's why I really don't have a lot of features.
Yeah, because you have to. But it could. But you have to look at the fact that it could help expand the career. Some things you have to do for free, obviously, because it helps expand, right?
Yeah, I understand that. For people that's like, that I feel like, oh, they can help me, But when it comes to like people that not trying to, be big headed or nothing, but somebody that can't help me, I can't do it for free.
Yeah. I watched your talk on the Hip Hop Lab. Shout out Lando Bando. It was a good conversation. One thing you guys talked about that was interesting is that DMs get flooded with men, obviously, right? At the end of the day, how do female artists navigate with that these days? Like when I was DMing artists back in the day, it was just block automatically. But I know now people have to be nice to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to get on the podcast eventually. So what's it like when a female artist is getting DM'd these days? I
don't know. I'm not a mean person. I say thank you to everybody. So even if they saying some off the wall stuff, I just would like thank you. But they might think that mean I want to fuck with you. But it's just a simple thank you. Thank you for supporting me.
Is there a trick to getting to actually meeting you if it's a guy, like on the DMs? What's like the DM magic code?
I don't want to meet nobody in my DM.
Really?
Not right now, not now, but it ain't a magic to nothing.
There's no, like, you don't like guys that make you laugh or anything like that?
Yeah, when they say crazy stuff, but I still be like, thank you.
What's the craziest thing that anybody's ever said to
Dang,
you?
everybody always asks me that.
That's a good question. I'll tell you what girls have said to me. I'll show you what girls have said to me.
I don't know. They be saying some crazy, freaky stuff.
I've been waking up to girls sending me straight up videos of them in the shower, son. I'm on that type of time now.
Yeah, they be sending they stuff.
The 2 inches.
They wee-wee. Yeah, they be sending that.
What is that? Like,
a wee-wee?
No, but I'm saying, like, what's the... Like, what is that?
I don't know why they be doing that.
Yeah, like to a girl, I don't see how that's attractive. Because women are more attracted to like the men's attire aura, not just that.
Yeah, yeah. Because you could be dealing with somebody that you really like, but like how he treats you and like your vibe and if you really really like him, if his stuff is not all that don't care. That don't matter for real. If you really mess with the dude.
Yeah, but there's obviously limitations, right? Like if the guy...
It is what I'm saying. If you really fuck with this person, if you really fuck with him, that don't matter. Y'all don't have to have sex.
That sounds insane. That sounds crazy. I get it. You're right. Like it doesn't have to be crazy long.
Yeah.
Or like it doesn't have to be 10 inches, but it can't be a great guy with a great personality in 3 inches.
3 inches is crazy. Hold on.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
Hold on. I'm saying what I'm saying is if you messing with somebody and he's not really that good, okay, that's fine. We don't have to do that. Like if you really, really like him, that wouldn't matter. But 3 inches, I don't know about that.
Well, that means the tongue work has to be crazy.
Yeah.
That pretty much means that's what that is.
Yeah.
Because there was this one girl that was all like, you just use your tongue because nothing else is gonna really work out.
To you?
Yeah, but the thing about her, hold on, the thing about her is she's been experienced. She was like, you know, like 40s, you feel me? Like she's already done everything. So for her, she was like, I already had big things happen to me. So just use the tongue. That's how I learned.
I know I said that, you know, because like, but if I was in that predicament, if I really like somebody and he's not that good in the bed, that's okay. The only thing that's saving him is that I like him. But size do matter to me in my relationships.
Is there a minimum? Is it like a roller coaster where it's like, is it like a measuring stick? Like,
dang, I ain't gonna say that.
why? It's my stuff.
Because my mom and my stepdaddy.
Oh, my fault. Oh my God. I forgot all these people are here.
I
forgot all you guys are here. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I like, you know, I'm a big girl, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the tongue game's got to be on point. I agree with that. For sure.
Yeah.
They got to like... You ever seen Don't Be a Menace?
Yeah.
Remember that scene where she like has the candlestick and she's like pouring like the wet wax all over his stomach?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. That shit was something that, I don't know, people's foreplay is getting out of control these days. I had this one girl that was trying to lick ice cream from my balls one time. I was out of control. I have video of it. If you ever talk to Scoob again, she'd be like, yo, dude.
She was trying to eat ice cream off your balls?
Yes, and lower places. And I was like, absolutely not.
Ah, dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Foreplay has its limits, right? Like, you gotta kind of...
It be niggas that be wanting you to pee on them.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they be wanting you to pee on them.
I know female artists always get the question to start OnlyFans. Has that ever crossed your mind? Have you ever...
Yeah, I got an OnlyFans, you know.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
Yeah. Go see. Yeah, go see, everybody. Go see.
Hey, do you guys have the opportunity to give people, like, free passes, or does everybody have to pay?
I ain't doing no free passes.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that.
So you can't just be like, all right, here's the code to get in for free?
Yeah.
Damn.
I ain't doing that.
Damn, everybody has to pay these days. What's your, so far, of everything you've been doing with your career so far, what's been the most, your favorable moment, something that you've enjoyed the most out of everything that's been happening for you recently?
The people that I've looked up to as a child, you know, noticing me. Like Mia X. I love her. But, yeah. Being on TV, you know, it was a good experience. Finally made it on TV, so the world saw me. Finally being on Backwoods and Bonfires, you know. Because like I said, I used to feel like people used to underestimate me, you know. But,
yeah, I mean, your live performances have a lot of energy. Your music videos, too. It's like you really pop out on the screen. Like, you're really going after it. There's people who just come out with, like, really attacking energy, and it's like you have to stop and watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're seeing the views as crazy as they are and the engagement as crazy as it is on social media versus what it was maybe 2 years ago, do you want more? Does it go like, oh, I want more still? Or are you kind of like, I'm content with what it is. Let me just see what happens with everything?
No, I always want more. You know, I don't want to get comfortable. If I get comfortable, I'm going to get too comfortable. So.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to talk about before we close out?
I want to talk about me and Full Boy.
Oh, yeah. Talk about football. Full Boy, pop up on the couch.
Yeah. Pop up on the couch. The big comfy couch.
If you want, you guys can take off that microphone and kind of just share it.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up. Then my boy was happy. Yeah, back again.
How you look?
I look good.
Boy fooling.
I didn't even know she was going to hang on the couch, though. I just said,
It is what it is.
You on the couch, man?
Fool Boy, if you want to just talk to Mas about what you've been watching with her career and the progression of everything so far.
it's beautiful. I'm glad she reached when I was doing her freestyle. I ended up going to the DMs and she had already reached out to me. I don't be opening my DMs like that, but she had already reached out to me. So I was like, dang, she had already want to work with me anyways. So it was just beautiful that I had ended up winning the challenge and everybody received me. And I think that she's like a beautiful, like, genuine person. Like, despite all the music and everything, like, her heart, like, I be looking inside people, you feel me? And that's what captures me. But I also do enjoy her music. I don't like everybody's music. I don't listen to everybody's music. And I don't do songs with just anybody. Like, if you go through my catalog and go through everything, I don't do songs with people. I only did songs probably like with 2 big artists in the city. And, like, every artist that reached out to me, and I just kind of, like, You feel me? So
No, I remember last time me and you talked, you said you do a lot of behind the scenes ghostwriting and stuff like that. So it's like you're contributing to the scene without having to be the forefront of it all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is very important.
Yeah.
Talk about think you want to talk about Fool Boy real quick, and since he's here on the couch, talk about you guys' collaborations and work efforts together.
Yeah, so we did the So What excuse me, we did the So What remix. I've been knew who Fool Boy was, you know, cause he was different from everybody rapping and shit, but he was different. His voice and his style, it was just different. So I've been following him. He was doing the Juicy July challenge. The Juicy July challenge. I was like, oh, you doing this challenge? I'm about to hop on this too. So I joined his challenge or whatever. And he joined my challenge, you know. So it was kind of like, okay, you got me, I got you. You know, he joined my challenge or whatever. And it was a lot of like dope people that did it. Like I said, it was him and 26 that I really liked, and I chose him because of like his deliverance, how he did it, and it was quick too. And we sound good together or whatever. So yeah, I've always fucked with him as an artist. I feel like he a dope artist, and he always smiling.
Just make sure you're not moving your hand. I can hear every little.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Okay. And Fool Boy, he always smiling. So when I finally met him, like in the flesh, I'm like, you still smiling?
Right.
I like you still smiling. So he the same person he is, you know, on and off social media. That's what I fuck with.
So, is there any projects you guys want to announce real quick?
So What remix, y'all gotta go get that. It's on all streaming sites. Go see that, go hear it, tell a friend, tell your mama, your daddy, grandma, tell everybody, you know. It's a nice song.
So, was there anything you want to announce?
And we need an old school. We trying to shoot a video for it.
Yeah.
By the time this drops, nobody's gonna see this shit.
Nah, we need an old school.
We need an old school ASAP. Yeah.
It's been awesome having you on. This was a really incredible story. I know we're gonna have you back on again, and we're gonna have tons of more updates because I feel like this year and next year are gonna really be your year to pop off, and everything's really gonna come to fruition. You've been working really, really long. I know people think this all started recently, but you've been working for a really, really long time, and it's good to see that you're finally, reaping the benefits of everything, all the fruits that you bore. So, appreciate you being a part of this. We're at Parallel Sound Studio. Hilo Visual shooting this production. We're out. Peace.